Do you ever feel like buying a house is like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded? It can be a complicated and confusing process, but don't worry, today we're going to talk about a superhero in the real estate game, the real estate lawyer. These legal eagles are here to make sure you don't get caught in a sticky legal situation and that you come out on top of your real estate transactions. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn all about how a real estate lawyer can save the day and your bank account. My name is Roch St-Georges. I'm a real estate broker in Ottawa. I help families and individuals with the purchase, sell, or rental of real estate in our city. When purchasing or selling freehold, residential, or condominium class properties in the province of Ontario, you'll need to call on the services of a real estate lawyer. Real estate transactions can be complicated and it is essential to have a legal expert to guide you through the various legal requirements and protect your interests. Freehold residential property. When you're purchasing a freehold residential property, your real estate lawyer's role is crucial. They will review the agreement of purchase and sale, conduct title searches, prepare the necessary legal documents, and facilitate the transfer of ownership. When acting for a lender, a real estate lawyer will review the mortgage documents and ensure that the lender's interests are also protected. The lawyers will work closely with the lender to ensure that all of the legal requirements for the mortgage are met, like obtaining title insurance and registering the mortgage on title. One of the essential tasks of a real estate lawyer in a freehold residential property transaction is ensuring that there are no liens or encumbrances on the property. Liens and encumbrances are essentially claims or restrictions on a property that can affect its value or your ability to use it. Let's take a closer look at some of these types of liens and encumbrances that you might come across during a title search. First, there are tax liens. These are placed on a property when the owner has unpaid taxes, either from the local or federal government. Next, there are mechanics liens. These are placed on a property when a contractor or supplier hasn't been paid for work or material. And then finally, there are encumbrances, which can include things like easements or restrictive covenants. Easements are right-of-ways that allow someone else to use part of your property for a specific purpose, like a utility company needing access to power lines. Now, restrictive covenants are rules or limitations placed on the property, like a neighborhood association prohibiting certain types of exterior changes. All of these liens and encumbrances can affect the value and use of a property, so it's important to understand them before you make a purchase. They will conduct a title search to verify that the property is free from any legal claims or disputes. The lawyer will also review the agreement of purchase and sale to ensure that it accurately reflects your interests and that all legal requirements are met. They will prepare the necessary documents, including the deed of transfer, mortgage documentation, and other closing documents. Condominium property. When purchasing a condominium property, the roles of a real estate lawyer are more critical. They will review the status certificate documents provided by the condominium corporation, which includes financial statements, bylaws, and other information about the property. A status certificate is a legal document that outlines the financial and legal status of the condominium corporation. It includes information such as the unit's common expenses, any pending lawsuits or legal actions against the corporation, and the condominium corporation's insurance coverage. Your lawyer will review these documents to ensure that there are no surprises or unexpected expenses that could affect your ownership of the property. They will also ensure that the condominium corporation is in compliance with all legal requirements and regulations. The cost of ordering a condo's status certificate is generally $100 unless you opt for a rush delivery. The cost of hiring a real estate lawyer. The cost of hiring a real estate lawyer in Ontario for a residential property purchase can vary depending on several factors such as the complexity of the transaction, the lawyer's experience, and the geographic location. Generally, the legal fees for a residential property purchase can range from $800 to $1,300 plus additional disbursements such as the searches, land transfer taxes, and other costs associated with the transaction. The cost of hiring a lawyer for the selling of a property will once again depend on several factors such as the complexity of the transaction, the lawyer's experience, and of course the geographic location. However, it is usually less expensive than the legal fees paid for the purchase of the transaction. Budget anywhere from $800 to $1,250. Title insurance is an essential aspect of a real estate transaction, and your lawyer can advise you on whether you need it or not. Title insurance protects any defects in title that may arise in the future, such as a lien or encumbrance that may not have been discovered during the title search. Your lawyer can advise you on the benefits of title insurance and help you understand the coverage and exclusions of the policy. Note that if you're obtaining a loan for the purchase of the property, title insurance is likely a requirement. In conclusion, real estate lawyers play a crucial role in real estate transactions in Ontario, whether you're purchasing a freehold residential property or a condominium property. They will ensure that all legal requirements are met, protect your interests, and ensure a smooth and successful transaction. If you're considering buying or selling a property, it is highly recommended to consult with a lawyer that specializes in real estate law to ensure that you have the proper representation and guidance. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below or reach out. If you found this video informative, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. If you want to discuss your rental search, house search, or perhaps even a sale, please feel free to reach out to me using the information on the screen. Thank you again for watching, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Merci. Ciao. This is the end of the video. If you liked what you heard and saw, please feel free to watch this video here or that video there. Thank you. Ciao.